Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live and happy Halloween! I don't do this too often, but it is Halloween! Today is Halloween! And I don't usually stream on Halloween for scheduling reasons, but today is a fortunate day. We have everything lined up in the perfect storm of Halloween goodness to where I can have fun with family, not have to work too often, and, just have a really fun, happy Halloween. So, yeah, here I am. I really am looking forward to finishing up this expedition, getting my new starship, and, just providing a chill experience for anyone who decides to stop by. But if you've seen my last No Man's Sky streams, not too many people. It's a pretty busy week, so. Regardless, you're here watching in the archives, and I hope you like what you're about to witness. So, the last time we played, I finished up Phase 4, and it was not the easiest phase. It was definitely the hardest one in this expedition. And fighting those quad sentinels, those corrupted quad sentinels, the robot spiders as I call them, was so hectic and crazy and such a headache. Oh my god. It was not fun, is what I'm saying. But I did it. I was able to get all 8 of the quad sentinels fucking destroyed, and now we are past the biggest hurdles in this expedition, and we can pretty much cruise through the rest of it. I do know that we haven't fought the penultimate boss of this expedition. Put an L in there. But we'll probably be seeing them next. And hopefully they don't glitch out or anything. I was expecting the quad spiders to glitch out, because they typically do. I don't know if it's something Hello Games is aware of, but occasionally I've seen people complain about this online. Not too many. It's a rare occasion for some people, but for me it tends to happen more often than not. When you get to the 3rd level of being wanted by the corrupted sentinels, the big spider comes out, and it's supposed to spawn just 4 of the little spiders. And that's no problem. But for whatever reason, 2 additional spiders keep spawning near the area, and it just keeps happening over and over, and it's crazy. You saw it. If you're wondering how it looks, if you're wondering why it was such a headache for me, go ahead and watch the last video. You will see exactly what I'm talking about, because it's the first thing that happens when I'm fighting the corrupted sentinels in that video, and it is very obvious that there is something wrong. But regardless, I was able to kind of makeshift an answer. That's not usually how you finish that milestone, but I was able to do it through some ingenuity on my part. And yeah, if you're wondering how long you have left to finish this expedition, you have 6 days left. Your time is running out. I'm sorry to say, if you're watching this anytime past next week, you are out of time, and I don't know when it is you're going to be able to try and do this expedition again, but hopefully sometime down the road, Hello Games devises some way for us to play old expeditions, and you can try it out yourself, because it's pretty fun, barring any glitches or goofs that happen. It can be a lot of fun doing expeditions. All right, let's get back into it. Gonna be covering phase 5 in the expedition. I can't quite remember exactly what it is we have to do, but I know it's a lot less than what we had to do in phase 4, so not going to be as crazy, hopefully. Oh boy. I've been running all over the place today, from doing work to spending time with family, and just, you know, my nephew has a party, a Halloween party that he's a part of and he's enjoying. And me, as the old man that I am, I have no parties to go to. I definitely am more free today than I have been the past couple of days, but it is... I don't really care if I don't have any party plans. I just wanted to relax today. So when I was done with work early, I said, oh, good. You know, I just sat back and I listened to some spooky stories. And, you know, just felt the Halloween vibes all day. While everybody else was like, oh, we gotta get all these scheduled things done. And I'm like, yeah. I don't know. Part of me wants to buy this copper for chromatic metal, but yeah. Just because. Ooh. But I have been running around quite a bit today, doing more than usual because of Halloween, and I gotta say I'm a bit tired. So I'm happy this last phase of the expedition isn't going to be as troublesome as the one was yesterday. I have a bit of coffee left, but I've had so much coffee today that it's probably not going to perk me up as much as it should. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to be helpful, you know? It'll keep me active and alert. And I do have several snacks. More snacks than I should, you know, because of the party and whatnot. I have, like, some pizza here and some candy and popcorn and Slim Jims. I got plenty of snacks. I got more than I need, and I'll probably end up eating some of it tomorrow for breakfast. Yeah, I know, pizza and Slim Jims for breakfast. Ew, it's something. Hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, you know? I'm never one to waste food, and I'm still not opening up this egg because I still don't know if it's going to glitch out or not. I was trying to do it yesterday before I ended the stream, but it kept glitching out, and I was like, alright, I guess I just won't open my egg. Whatever. Let's see. So, oh, yeah, I should probably do this inside my ship, because the curse is still active. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully, I'll be dispelling the curse, so I no longer have to drink these gross liquids. Okay, so phase 5. Let's see what we got on the docket. Milestone 1. Stone ghosts. Discover 2 ancient ruins. That's not going to be too bad. I've already completed these 2. They were not difficult at all. I ended up doing them earlier than the game expected me to. And then we just gotta go to the next portal. Face of glass. Stare beyond the boundary. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it'll tell us what to do. It's probably along the same lines as when I had to look up into the sky and look down into the ocean. But we'll see when I get there. And then we gotta make the newest elixir. And, do whatever this is. Partially feel like this could be the big boss fight, but we'll see when we get there. Alright, First off, let's go find these 2 ancient ruins. Locate alien ruins. Reach a planet to begin your search. I'm on a planet. Deploy a signal. Oh, that's right. Signal boosters are used to discover those. I forgot. That's why we have the one. Well, it's going to be used for something now. Hooray. It just said locate nearby structure. Wait, is that why I have all of those navigation things? What is it? Oh, that's a building. It's not the same thing. I can't locate a specific thing? You should be able to. Building already marked. Do I have to go to it? I don't want to, but at least my base is here, so I'll be able to come back. I'll just leave that signal booster there. I'm pretty sure that was the one that I had on me, right? Yeah, because now there's an empty space. Alright, good. Well, I guess let's go over there and sit down or whatever. Factory. I don't know why I needed to come here. It's just a factory. It's a thing that I can't get into without pissing off the sentinels. So I'm not gonna do it. There we go, destination reached. Or, wait a minute, is this one of those? Yeah, you have to blast it open in order to go into it. Those factories are something you have to break into for story-related reasons, but when you do so, it pisses off the sentinels, so. Alright, back to our house. And I guess use it again? I don't know. Hey. I wanted to land over there. Did I just land on top of the... Oh, it's because someone's already sitting in here. Damn you. No, don't... Oh, God, this is awkward now. Great. They're like, hey, you can't park there. I know. Alright. I guess I just gotta get lucky. I could have sworn these signal boosters allowed you to specifically pick what it is that... It's the same damn building. I'm gonna pick this thing up. What is with this thing? It just says locate nearby structures and that's it. I don't care about that thing. I think it's just going to keep guiding me there until I take care of it. Now that's... Alright, so I wasn't expecting this milestone to be this annoying. But I guess I can blast open that door and go inside. Because when you go inside, the sentinels will be like, oh, alright, and just forget about you. I guess that is something you can do. It's just, I didn't want to have to deal with the annoyance. Plus, these doors are a bit difficult to blast through. Oh, never mind. This, the doors, my gun's actually pretty powerful. Alright, there we go. That's all I had to do. I know I just gotta wait for the sentinels to not care. Wait. Is he gonna come in here? No, he's not. I mean, he obviously sees me, but he doesn't know I'm the one that blasted the door open. And then eventually they'll just give up. So yeah. These buildings aren't really that big of a deal. I think when you use these, they point out alien remnants. So let's try solving this puzzle and then see if it guides me to an alien relic or alien ruins. Engage coolant chamber network, activate fusion dampening field, initialize laser refraction system. The alarm rings in my ears. A bead of sweat rolls slowly down my forehead. So I'm supposed to figure out exactly what I gotta do to defuse the situation. I probably should have read the first part. Activating fusion dampening causes a power surge to the terminal, shorts and cuts out. The system no longer responds to my commands. Alright, I guess that wasn't what to do. So... no, it's just broken. Alright, well, let's go back to the signal booster. Sometimes these buildings have a bit more in them, but that one didn't really have anything. Don't matter. The signal booster is supposed to guide me to something. It's not like they could leave it all up to the signal booster to fix the problems. Or guide me to whatever it is I'm supposed to go to. Alright, this time I land. Let's put down the signal booster again, unless it's still down. It's still down. I thought the reason why I put it down here is because I thought maybe because it wasn't touching ground, it was acting weird. But no, it's just... and if it sends me to the same place, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, that's different. And this is a transmitter tower, which is going to send me... I don't know. They're another thing that sends you to a random location. The signal booster is just sending me to places that can send me to other places. I feel like that's telling. Because typically those signal boosters are supposed to allow you to pick where it is you go. Unless I'm thinking of something else. I don't think I am. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, it's another one of these types of buildings. So these buildings are apparently... alright. I apparently do have to solve the problems of one of these things. Or... wait, what is this? Oh, this isn't one of those types of buildings. This is a depot. Once again, it has one of these computers that'll send me somewhere. But I gotta pay attention. Long ago, it seems, an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. 12624 120. So this is multiples of 246 612, or yeah, 612 18 24 246. Okay, so that was 4. So it'd be 24 into 120. 612 18 24. So that was 4. That would be 5, and then 126 times is 6 2 4 6 8 10 12 720. There we go. Distress signal coordinates discovered. What the hell? Oh, okay, there it is. Over there. Distress beacon. Alright, I think that's just going to... it's either going to take me to an abandoned or crashed freighter or a crashed starship. I mean, that's neat, but that's not what we're looking for. This is the problem with trying to have... Oh man, okay, that's pretty far away. Let's go into space and use our pulse engine to get there faster. Oh, look at that. The planets are lining up pretty well. Except for the one we're on for some reason. This one's being awkward. Just like me. And I gotta say, at least this planet's weather is accommodatable. As you can tell, my curse isn't excelling rapidly. So I've realized as I go through this, the curse is mostly manipulated by the weather for whatever reason. Depending on what kind of weather is going on, the curse will decline faster. Alright, so we got a crashed starship here that oh, it's a Class A. That's pretty cool. And the ship don't look that bad. It's a hauler though, but look at all of the parts that I'd have to fix. I do not want to fix up this junker. Leave. I know a lot of people will say things like, oh, but it's free nanites, it's free upgrades, it's free this, it's that, blah blah blah. There are so many reasons why you're gonna want to fix up, or at least do something with these crashed starships, but I'm just not that kind of player. You can get free upgrades, you can get free nanites, you can get, if you like the starship, you can get a free starship. But I'm not one of the, I typically call those players chop shops. That's I feel like that's what they go by too. They like playing the game to that sense. But the only reason why I enjoy finding crashed starships is occasionally you'll find a really cool one, you know? And now with the newest update to customization of our ships, we're able to use parts from starships, so that's another reason you might want to look into doing it. But even then, I'm very particular to the starship that I use, you know? I don't just go for any old starship. I love me the coolest out of the coolest starships. Alright, look for another one. Another thing. Something different. In a different location. I didn't think this one was going to be this annoying. I thought that the signal booster would be like a regular signal booster. Alright, that's a trading post. But trading posts can sometimes have signal locators as well. So let's go to it. For one, we'll go to it because this way we can come back here and use the signal boost again. Not have to worry about it sending us to the same location. But not only that, but it could give us something. I doubt it, to be honest. Looking at this one, it's a lot like the other one I was on. Yeah, it just has a trading area. It doesn't have any kind of signal or... Yeah, it doesn't have any of the antenna around it, so... But let's see what this one sells. Could have some useful stuff to buy. I mean, gold's neat, but I don't really need it on this save data. I like having gold for my main save. Gold and silver, because they're useful for decorating and building stuff on your freighter, which is what I mostly focus on now in my main save. Other than fishing. But y'all know that already. Yeah, look at that. Really nice frigate. I'm glad I put a base here. It's a really nice trading outpost. And it's easy to find my signal booster here. Where the hell did I pop it down again? Not hard to see. It's got a big old light shining out of it. There it is. I should probably put it up there. That way I don't have to jump up and down like a weirdo. I thought maybe keeping it on the ground would have been a good idea. You know? I think I can build it here. Yeah, because it really doesn't matter. It's a nice little attention to detail that it also finds material nearby. Another one of those? Really? I don't like the signal booster. The fact that it has to narrow stuff down so much. Let's try making another one and see if that one's more... Or is it a save beacon? I'm thinking... No, save beacons don't do that. Yeah, this is the only type of signal booster. What is this, though? Anomaly seal? As a boundary of reality begin to weaken, the risk of catastrophic breach anomalies increases. This ancient artifact radiates with a spectral energy, increasing the boundary strength. Oh, this is like a safe zone. So if you were to pick something up like this up and carry it around with you and plop it down in areas where you like need to fight and stuff, it will help you with the dizzy. It'll help you with the curse. I didn't know that. Oh my god, when did they give me that? They probably gave it to me way at the beginning. Shit, I've been doing this on hard mode the whole damn time. No wonder I've been having to drink so many of those elixirs. Shit. Alright, well let's make carbon nanotubes and metal plating. Man, make a second signal booster and see if that one functions like a regular signal booster, or if for this specific expedition milestone they lock it off as being just an annoying thing. No, they all act the same way. Isn't that just lovely? Well, you know what? Maybe having more than one location. Nope. Yeah, you can only do one at a time. Isn't that a kick in the head? So I just gotta keep coming back and forth from this stupid signal booster that can't find what I actually needed to find. It would be nice if I could just use some navigational data like you can with a regular signal booster and then just pick exactly what kind of thing I wanted to find. Because that's how signal boosters usually work. Is they normally ask if you have navigational data. It's one of the options you get to choose. But I guess for the sake of this milestone, to make it more difficult, they've taken out that option, which I think is kind of a dick move. In all honesty. I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of a dick move. You know what, I'm going to take... When I get back there, I'm going to take the navigational data out of my starship and hold on to it when I use the signal booster next and see if that's the reason why. Because I don't have any on me by default. It's all on my starship. So if that's the reason, I'm going to feel kind of stupid. But I have the satellite thing on my starship that connects my inventory. So I'm just saying it should recognize that I technically have navigation data. I'm gonna walk into the center here, destination reached, and now we go back, because I really don't care what these things sell. They don't usually sell what you truly need. And to be honest, I think the way it works is that it's, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, the entire trading situation is the same for the entire solar system. Alright, I'm gonna go back and do the thing I said with the navigation data. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to take a bit of a break and use the facilities. And then we'll come back. This will probably be the most difficult thing we do. Last time that I played, I said this was going to be super easy, but that's only because I thought the signal booster was going to function normally. You know? I thought it was going to act like a regular signal booster, but no, it's got dementia. It's an old signal booster or something. I don't know why it's not functioning normally, but it isn't. How far off from the ground was I when I... Okay. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's take the signal data and put it in our exosuit. Java's up and moving about. Oh, he's about to go back to his... Yeah, it looks like he played with his toys for a little bit and then... It was like, now he's like, I gotta get back home. I have to use the facilities too. Yeah, no, it's not asking me to use signal data, so yeah, it's just acting like a very weird... Oh boy, this is gonna be a bit. So what are we getting this time? Another one. Man. Alright, I'm going into my starship. And then I'm gonna leave you all with some music. Because I really need to go. Alrighty, everybody. I'll be back in about 10-20 minutes. I'll leave you all with some music. So, enjoy. Enjoy the music.
All creator said, "Hello everyone, happy Halloween." All creator said, "I hope you're enjoying the music. If you are watching in the archives now would be a great time to leave a like.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, so... oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I have quite the thing to tell all of you. This milestone isn't going to be easy. So, it doesn't just want you to find ancient ruins, it wants you to find alien ruins. And not only does it want you to find alien ruins, but it wants you to find 2 specific types of alien ruins. Not just any old alien ruins, because there are quite a few different types. So, 2 things that'll make it easier is buying maps of ancient ruins at the space station. But I don't have that many navigational data to do that. I only have 20. So I'll only be able to buy 20 maps. But here's the thing. That's going to increase my odds, but it's only going to have my odds, really. And that's cool, but at the same time, once all of those maps are gone, and if I still haven't found both of those locations, I'll be kind of screwed because getting navigational data is very tedious. So I'm just going to do what someone recommended first. Somebody recommended that you just pick up the signal booster. I have 2 of them now, so let's pick up one of them. I'll leave that one there. I'll pick that one up. Pick up the signal booster and take it with you to each of the locations. Plop it down at each location and do the whole thing over again. That'll save you time. You don't have to keep going to and from a location. You just keep staying on the move. But they only recommend you do that if you run out of maps and you don't want to do the tedious thing of continuing to look for navigational data. Because there are 2 ways to get navigational data. One is by buying it, or, being able to buy it, finding a place where you can buy it. 2, well, there are 3 ways really, but I'm going to discuss the 2 most common. 2, you can get it for free by finding locations like this trading post I'm about to go to. I'll show you where you can get the navigational. You can always get navigational data from each one of these locations. Wait, how far away am I from this place? But yeah, those are the 2 most typical ways to get navigational data. And the third way is more difficult. It's a type of material that you can just find on planets, like how you would find plants and rocks, or, the very rare minerals. Alright, it's a good thing I landed on the ground, because this is where you find the free navigational data. There's a... Well, typically there's like a antenna that you could check with. I guess not. Maybe they changed that at some point, because that was something I used to do way back when I first started No Man's Sky to get navigational data. There are always these antennae at every location that you go to on the ground, and they will give you navigational data if you walk up and use them. They will also save your game, so maybe they're up here now. I remember them being on the ground, but they might be up on one of these locations. They're easy to spot because they're usually surrounded by boxes like this. Oh, cool, I needed that. These things are neat. The yellow ones I don't like so much because they're usually filled with... Oh, this one was very useful. It was filled with life support gel. But sometimes, most of the time, they're filled with items that you can give to other species to increase your standings with them. Okay, so yeah, I don't think... Well, yeah, it looks like trading outposts... Oh. Might as well use that. Yeah, it looks like they don't have the antennae on these trading outposts anymore. They used to. They used to have the antennae things literally all over the place. But back then they used to be on the ground. I guess they're... Alright, well. Let's just plop down the signal booster. Go to the next location. But yeah, I also looked to see exactly how signal boosters usually work. And I was right. They usually take navigational data, and oh man, that's a holographic comms tower. That's not a ruin of any type. I think this is the thing that's going to get me the most, is the fact that a lot of these places I'm going to go to aren't that far away. So I just need to walk up. There we go. Destination reached. See, this is what I'm talking about. These right here, these give you navigational data, but they also save your game. So. All right, next location. I think I'm going to do that with each one of these places that I go to. I'm going to look at the save point and get the free navigational data. Because once I've done this a few times, I'll just go and grab some ancient maps. This isn't... Oops, almost forgot my signal booster. This isn't the most annoying thing to have to do. Or, I mean, this isn't the most difficult thing to have to do. It's just annoying, so... Alright, so where did the signal... What does it want me to find again? Did I even use it? I set it down and I used it, didn't I? Well then where's the symbol? Oh, there it is. That's just really close to my base. Oh, is it the... Please tell me it didn't just toss me around in a circle. Really don't want to be going back to my base just because it's on a... Man, if these things throw you in the same locations, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I could have sworn that they don't do that. Alright, so it's around... Where is it? It's gotta be on this planet. That's the one I used it on. If it's not on this planet, I'm going to be shocked, because I don't think I've ever experienced that. There it is. Now, where is it? What's going on here? Why can't I see it? It's saying it's right in front of me, but I don't see it anywhere. It's a trade center. But I'm not seeing it. When I say I'm not seeing it, I mean seeing it. I'm landing on the ground and I'm looking with my scope because something's wrong. I don't know if it's my eyes or what's going on. saying it's right over that way, according to the hub, but I'm not seeing a symbol for it. That's fucked up. Like, I can't find it. This sucks. Man, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Is there like another type of symbol on top of it? No, it doesn't look like there is. They're literally lined directly over each other. I don't know why I can't see it in front of me. It's supposed to be like right directly down here, but now it's not. What the hell? What the fuck? I'll go back to my... I'm going to go back to my base. Because I feel weird. Like, what if it is my base? Is it because I built a base on top of it? Is that why? I don't know. Just go back to my base. And if it says destination reached, then I'll know that is the reason. Because, I mean, my base symbol is directly on top of where the symbol would be, so. Yeah, no, it's not saying destination reached, so that's not the case. Did I just not use my signal booster? I guess I didn't. That's weird. I landed there, and I thought I used it. Because there was a symbol on the hub. What the fuck? I don't know. Either that or it glitched out and didn't show me the location precisely. I don't know. This is the weird thing too, because I have this funny feeling that it's going to, that where I'm going right now is somewhere I've already been. This is why I want to pick up the signal booster and take it with me. Because otherwise it'll just be guiding me to places that I've already been if I keep going back to my base. Because when it scans the location, it scans where you're at. It scans the area of where you're at. So if you're scanning in the same exact location, then it's going to be giving you the same places, same exact places. Alright, let's pop down the signal booster again. Use it again. Alright, that's different, but still. Alright, pick it up. Alright, we gotta go over there on the other side of that mountain. And like I said before, you don't get signal data from trade stations. Because they don't have the antenna here. Now, I don't know why. They used to. It used to be a thing that used to be on the ground at a trading post, but oh well, I don't know, maybe they thought it was kind of pointless to put one there. These minor settlements used to be so great to find back when I first started in No Man's Sky. But now it's like, ugh, I don't care. These minor settlements also have ways of locating things like ancient ruins, so they're kind of worth going to and going inside of and using. But they can give you any kind of thing, even including oh, well, this one doesn't have that. Well, alright. Just has a galactic trade center. Oh wait, chromatic metal. How much? Boy, that's a lot. I'll buy it though. Get some free nanites while I'm here. Some ammo. Okay, since this area doesn't have any kind of a actually leave. I think this. No, it doesn't have a antenna. Alright, well, that kind of makes this a little useless. So let's try again. All we can do is hope that we get some kind of an ancient ruin. And if it's an alien ruin. Oh, that's something. I think that's an alien ruin. Now we just gotta hope it's the right kind of alien ruin. No, that's a drop pod. Oh, I forgot that was a thing that you can... I haven't needed to find drop pods in a while. I completely forgot that's a thing that you can do, or you can find with a signal booster. At least we get some navigation data. We can also get some more free space. We can also get some free space. Drop pod will allow you to get free storage space if you have the materials it's asking for. I can make those. Okie dokie. Free upgrade, hooray. You know, back in the day, this is how we used to get free upgrades for our exosuits. They didn't offer a free one at every space station before. So. Alright. Oh, right. Signal booster. I thought that was the symbol for an alien ruin, but I guess it was wrong. I wonder how the speedrunners of No Man's Sky are going to take this, because I feel like this could be something that would piss them off. Because it's really RNG related. It's highly RNG related. So I guess this is another speedrun this is another expedition that people aren't going to be doing speedruns of. And that's a shame. I do enjoy watching the speedrun videos. But I mean, what can you do? If something's too heavily reliant on RNG, it's really not good for a speedrun. Especially when it comes to the kind of time limits that No Man's Sky's expeditions have, you know? Because they're not something that you can re-roll and do infinitely. You're not going to treat them like a usual speedrun. I think that's the exciting part about speedruns for me in No Man's Sky, is that you only have a certain amount of time to perfect it, and because of that it feels more like an event and less like news when somebody gets the fastest time, you know? Because when you hear about people in the speedrunning community getting a new fastest time, you're just like, oh boy, just somebody's just raising a bar somewhere. It's no big deal. But in No Man's Sky, whenever I'm watching people do live streams of speedruns in No Man's Sky, it gets exciting because they don't have much time to perfect the speed of their run, you know? They don't really have the kind of liberties that typical speedrunners do. They can't spend years of their life perfecting this thing, and because of that, it feels more hurried, more of a challenge. And when people actually get the highest time, or the lowest time, I guess I should say, it feels like they've accomplished much more than typical speedrunners would. Yeah, I've already been in here. Oh man. Alright, well, I give up. I'm going to go get some... I'm going to go spend my navigational data. Hopefully, maybe I can... Yeah, I can get some here. Let's go spend my navigational data that I have collected. And, collected and gotten for free. So as you can see, you get some navigational data whenever you find one of those. Alright. I didn't want to do this because it's still going to be kind of looking for a needle in a haystack, but at least it'll narrow down my chances of getting these alien ruins. But if you go to a space station and you go to the cartographer, you can buy maps from them that you can use on planets, and they can guide you to ancient ruins. But like I said, it only cuts your percentage in half. You're still going to have a low rate of finding an alien ruin, because not only do you have to find an alien ruin specifically, you have to find a specific type of alien ruin that's congruent with the expedition that we're currently going on. It's just so much RNG. Definitely not doing it on the orange planet. Aggressive sentinels. Fucking hate that idea. Ugh, of course. Yeah, wait. Oh. I'm here. I didn't realize. I didn't realize I was that close. I forgot. Because of how different the space stations look now, I didn't know what this was I was looking at. I thought it was an anomalous thing in space. I was like, what? Alright, so the cartographer is here. You talk with him, and you can get maps that you can exchange for nanites. Exchange specific charts. You're gonna want the planetary artifact, exosuit, settlement. I think it's the artifact chart. Alien cartographic data. I think that could be it, because that's the symbol for the ruins, for all types of ruins. So yeah, let's buy as many of these as I can. So we can get 23. And like I said, this is going to take us to ruins, but we don't know if it's going to be alien ruins, you know? It's just gonna be a case of using them and crossing our fingers, hoping for the best. So let's go back to my base. Alright, I got myself a watermelon drink here. Ooh. God, that's good. It's not... Doesn't sound like it's Halloween-y, but it's nice and red, like blood. So, you can think of it as Halloween-y. Hey, when it asks me to do that, because I know it's just going to be something. I'm opening up a Slim Jim if you're wondering what that noise is. I'm not pulling plastic apart for any reason. Any nefarious reason. I really, really, really do love playing No Man's Sky. I know these aren't my most anticipated streams. But I do feel like these are way more chill than Genshin Impact streams. And I'm hoping that people start to show up to these streams more often. Because even if they don't like No Man's Sky, it's still a really great time to hang out and chat. Alright, so let's use up these... there they are. These planetary charts. Hopefully get something good. Alien monolith. There we go. There we go. All right. So that can be one of, if I remember correctly, it's like 5 different types of there are 5 different types of monoliths, and the one we're looking for is kind of circular. It looks like a really large knowledge stone, and it's a lot shorter than a lot of the other monoliths. So, oh gosh, it's really far. Let's go into space and use our pulse drive to get to it. Yeah, it's like on the other side of the planet. So yeah, if you don't have any navigational data left, your best bet is to use the signal booster like it's telling you to. But definitely make sure you pick it up and use it at each of the locations so you don't end up going to the same spot over and over again. You might end up bouncing between spots, so maybe go to the other side of the planet if that kind of thing starts happening. But the 100% the easiest way to do this is to use the maps. But as I'm saying, it's never a guarantee because it wants you to find a specific kind of alien ruin, and this is not the one it wants me to find. So yeah, the one we're looking for is gonna look like this, except bigger, about the same size as this, but you know, in this shape. So you know what, let's go ahead and use this to see if maybe this is one that qualifies as the type of alien ruin they want me to find. But I'm telling you right now, from the pictures I've seen online of the specific ones I need to find, this doesn't look like it. A small winged creature lands on the very top of the monolith suddenly. Its eyes glow red, and its head revolves in a full circle. It screams for mercy in an ancient voice that wants itself dead. Ugh. The poor animal has clearly broken its neck, but some power of possession still animates it. Less stimps. The Gek Nice Nalapal Tadu Manonen the Elmena the Olm. Alright, so it's speaking in ancient Gek language. So I have to choose either to shoot the creature or leave the creature alone. I'm gonna put it out of its misery because that feels like the right thing to do. These are a test of ancient Gek. It's basically a test of what you know of the Gek, of what you know of the Gek lore and how the Gek would treat this situation. If you get it right, you gain reputation with whatever faction the lore is based on. So in this instance, if I get this right, I will gain reputation with the Gek. And then in this situation, the bird is clearly dying, and putting it out of its misery would be the right thing to do. However, in the past, the Gek would simply leave the creature alone because there's no benefit to helping it in any sort of capacity, because the Gek, in case you didn't know from the lore, have been the worst race out of all of the races. They were complete assholes to every other race and were dominating the entire world of No Man's Sky for the longest time until they started to learn empathy for their wrongful ways. Despite how cute they are, they were monsters in their past, just straight up monsters. But slowly, as history dragged on, they started to learn more compassion, and their trade systems became less and less powerful to the point where everything equaled out. There used to be an imbalance of power that the Gek created, but through their realization of how horrible they are and how horrible they've been, everything started to eventually even out, which some would say is thankful to the Atlas. And it's one of the 3 reasons why each of the race, 2 of the races in particular, the Gek and the Korvax, most of their race do not see the Atlas as a threat. But the Vakeen do, because the Vakeen, at their lowest, were more or less plagued by the Atlas most of the time, because they are a warrior race, and the Atlas saw their antics as annoying. So if there was anyone that the Atlas would mess with, it would be the Vakeen. And the Vakeen were like, yeah, we don't like the Atlas for that very reason. We want to do our own thing, and Atlas doesn't want us to. So with all the other races, the Vakeen and the Korvax, the Atlas kind of rose them up. Kind of, for the Gek, they made them realize the error of their ways, and for the Korvax, they lifted them up as they were the worst treated race out of all the other races. But for the Vakeen, they kind of, hit them on the head with a hammer and were like, hey, stop that. And the Vakeen didn't like it, because once all the other races were weakened, the Vakeen saw that as an opportunity to rise to power, and the Atlas was like, no, stop. And they were like, dang it. So the Vakeen don't like the Atlas much. But, not many of us like the Atlas these days, because there's something wrong with the Atlas, and that's the mystery of No Man's Sky. We don't know what's going on with the Atlas, because it used to be heralded as a type of peacekeeper, but now it's kind of gone amok, and things are, it's just a little history of No Man's Sky for you. So, in the Gex past, they would want me to leave the creature alone, but I'm guessing because of this doesn't look like a super ancient ruin. This looks more modern of a ruin than many of the other ancient ruins that we see scattered around No Man's Sky. So I think shooting the creature, relieving it of its pain, and ending its life would be the merciful thing to do. And the current Gek would very much approve of this. So the poor winged creature is no more. The monolith is pleased and rewards my actions. I am released of my vision. Alright. There we go. Yep. So we get our health maximized, and we get a rank up with the Atlas, apparently. But not with the Gek. I thought this was a Gek ruin. I guess not. You know what? That could be why. No. It's a Gek monolith. I guess this is an Atlas monolith that speaks or tests me on Gek history of what the Atlas has done for the Gek. Maybe that's why it works like that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done any kind of ancient technology stuff with No Man's Sky, so forgive me if I'm wrong in identifying this particular ruin. Let's see, did that do any... No, it did not. Like I said, this is not the particular ruin that it wants me to find. It wants me to find the more circular looking ones that look like this. Alright, so that's what I'm saying. A lot of these alien ruins we're going to be finding are going to look like they're the right ones, but they're not going to be. So yeah, it's still kind of a up in the air as to whether or not I'm going to get the right one. Alright. Let's find another one. Wait a minute, is it because I'm inside of a... Well, it found a monolith, but I probably should have been on the ground. It's probably identifying one that's in space now because I'm inside of a starship. No, it's on the planet. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, and it's not even that far away. This was like right next to it. Well, this little area has a lot of stuff. Oh man, it looks almost exactly like the other one. So yeah. Once again, we have not found the right one. But at least we're learning a lot of Gek words. Alright. Is this the same test? Feel of strange grip. Vision begins. We hear some Gek words. Someone says Garfield. Alright. The ancient structure swings open to reveal a body encased in ice. It is a patchwork of different body parts. Its ragged beak appears to have been stitched on with animal gut. Okay, so this is like a Frankenstein's monster type of Gek creature. A handwritten sign in the language of ancient traders can be seen above the body's head. Some sort of fuel would most likely melt the ice. So do I want to melt the ice and let this abomination free? Or do I want to abandon the life form? If I let this creature free, who knows what it'll do. But if I abandon it and leave it, it doesn't mean that I should, you know, because I don't know, I can't speak Gek very well right now, but it might have been pleading for my help. So let's melt the ice. The creature's eyes flick open, its hands leap around my throat. Ah, fuck. With a struggle, I force it back into the depths of the disapproving monolith. Exosuit damage detected. It hit me. It was like, no, bad. You made the wrong decision. Well, I don't speak Gek very well, okay? If I knew what it was saying, that might have helped. It might have said something like, "Come here and let me strangle you." Oh wait, I want to land because I want to use it on the ground. I don't want to run the risk of having it take me to a planet I don't want to go to, like that aggressive Sentinel planet. Alright, let's use another one. Also want to stand on the one that I'm on so I don't end up going to the same one, you know? Alright, this one's much further away. Good. That's good because I get to go into space and recharge my shielding. It's also good because it relieves me of the idea that we're going to be going to the same ancient monolith over and over again. This is an ancient plaque. The plaques usually don't look like the monoliths, so it might not be the right type of alien ruin. Yeah. I always thought the plaques were funny because they kind of look like PS4s from the side. I never knew if that was intentional because that's where No Man's Sky started. It started on the PlayStation 4. And I always felt like maybe, you know what, this might be it though. It's not the circular, it's not the cylindrical shape, but it does have the hexagonal thing here. So this might be the right type of ruin. I convulse as I reach out and touch the beautiful stone marker, my mind filling with a deadly knowledge of the true history of the Gek. Yes, they were deadly. We are the masters of galaxies, the overlords of the cosmos. Each foe will submit with bended knee to the almighty Gek dominion. Yeah, as you can tell, they were very ruthless. Even though they're like the shortest and cutest little guys, they were so deadly. We are the first spawn. Look upon our works and despair. Seek help with language. Seek knowledge of past. Alright, so if we seek the knowledge of the past, it'll take us to an ancient ruin. And since we're not looking for ancient ruins, let's just get help with the language. Knowledge of Gek increases. Blah, blah, blah. That's it! Alright, we don't need to find the ones that are particularly cylindrical. What we need to find is the ones that have these hexagonal shaped kind of dice pieces in front of them. Alright, cool. That helps narrows it down. It helps narrows down my vision of what it is we're going to need. Alright, so we just need one more of those with the dice-shaped piece in front of it. Thank goodness. Alright. This is narrowing it down quite a bit. So yeah, definitely buy with some get yourself a nice decent amount of the navigation data and get some it's on the other side of the planet. And get yourself some ruin maps, some alien ruin maps from the space station. Just don't expect to find them immediately. You're gonna want to get a lot of maps just in case. They do, for free, they do give you 20 navigational data. So hold on to that navigational data. It's like I've been saying, anytime they give you something for free in an expedition, hold on to it because it could be useful. When I got that navigational data, I was like, what am I going to use this for? I think it's useless. I forget exactly what I said. But I do remember saying I will hold on to it because it might be useful later. And here we are. It is. It's very useful. I'm happy I held on to it. All right. Dice shape. Woo. All right, we did it. We didn't have to use that many maps. I'm happy. Awesome. As I touch the obelisk, images of the planet's ancient past flood into my mind. The terrible beings of the Gek have been absorbed by the strange stone, and their tale seems desperate to escape. All who hear our words know our might. Those who oppose us are broken to our will. Behold the power of the Gek first spawn. Galaxies lie at our feet. We are eternal. Need some language help. Then there we go. Yep, stone ghosts. Discovered 2 lost relics. I think they were specifically wanting us to find Gek ruins because the Gek are known as the first spawn because the first spawn himself was a Gek. They were the first to explore the worlds of No Man's Sky, and ultimately were the first to fall to the Atlas. For various reasons, each one of the races has known the first spawn and has made friends with them. They were a well-beloved character in the lore of No Man's Sky, but each of the races are divided as to how he met his end, and only Atlas knows the truth. And around the same time that he met his end is when all this freaky stuff started happening in No Man's Sky. So a lot of the No Man's Sky lore and the pivotal past of what changed everything in No Man's Sky all rests on the shoulders of the first spawn, and knowing more about them and their time spent in the world of glass, getting to know the anomalous creatures like Artemis, getting to know each of the races, and ultimately what happened between him and Atlas. And that's the mystery of No Man's Sky that we have to solve. It all ties back to the Atlas. Alright, so let's head on back to our base. I do like that not that many people have been making bases, and I'm able to locate my base very easily in this expedition. I don't know if that has something to do with maybe my settings. I mean, that could have something to do with my settings. I don't know if I changed my settings at all, or maybe if the game changed the settings for me in a way that I didn't know existed. But whatever the case, I'm happy I no longer see literally all of the bases available in front of me, taking up my hub space and confusing the hell out of me. So, yeah, despite the about 10-15 minute break that I took in the bathroom and doing a little bit of research, yeah, that did take a while. It took about an hour and a half, I want to say. So, yeah. If you're wondering which one of the milestones is going to be the most difficult, I would say so far that one was the most difficult. Alright, so now we have to make the elixir of blood again. But I want to pop off that milestone and see what I get. Unearthed treasure and some geodesite. Once again, something I'm going to hold on to because I don't know if I'll need. And a crate of Gek treasure that I could sell for money. Okay. So the next thing we do is we gotta get to the next portal. To do that, we need to make that goo elixir of blood with that symbol. So we got it, we put it in there. And what are we doing? We consuming it? No? Alright, we gotta make some silver, quicksilver elixir now. That's another reason why I wanted to grab the chromatic metal. Save our game just in case. Because things are about to get freaky the next time we go through this last portal. Alright, so the portal's been identified. It's right over there. Let's get in our ship. Head on to the location. Get into that portal and find out what lies at the very end of this expedition. Excuse me, Keck. There's our ship. Okay, alright. I do kinda wanna make some of this. Oh. If I need to fight them, I'll fight them. Let's go to the portal. How far away is it? Not that far. Interesting. I mean, I did technically just kind of fly away from it to find a place to build a, still 1 minute. That's still quite a distance. Because I wanted to find a place to build a base, you know? Well, I'm kind of just happy that we didn't have to explore the other planets. That would have been a pain in the butt because one of them had aggressive sentinels on it, so I would not have wanted to go there. It is neat that we are going to such interesting locations this time around. Definitely getting to leave the Euclid location. Alright, let's do this. Last portal. I close my eyes as I approach the portal, and when I open them again, I half expect the structure to be gone. But there it is. As real as anything else I've seen. I struggle to recall the start of my journey. How did I get here? Where did I come from? All I remember is the portal and the blood. It must be the way forward. Offer the blood. I dab some of the elixir across the plinth. The stone seems to shimmer in response before a voice calls out, resonating from deep within the rock. This world is an illusion. The boundary is an illusion. Discord and harmony, crimson and glass, it is all the same, and it is all melting. Open the gate. I see a vision, a red star, and a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within, the whispers, the seeds of glass. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxy. I see a stranger's first breath yearning for the stars. I see myself slumbering in the void, waiting for a dream of worlds. Of worlds. Very interesting word to use. There we go.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online. Scanner damaged. Repair required. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Hex Hilly. Oh god, I always think it's really creepy the way they kind of swarm around you at the start of each one of these. Oh, I thought they were shooting at me. I think they're shooting at that guy there. Oh wow, look at these little plants. They're cute. Very unique planet. This looks a lot like the planet on the cover art for the Worlds update. With the red planet and these kind of luminescent looking planet. Yeah, I think this might be the planet they used for the Worlds update cover. I mean, obviously you couldn't see any of the animals on there, but it looks a lot like it. With the color of everything and the types of plants that are on this planet. Very unique. Alright, so we don't get anyone into anyone's way. Let's fly and try to find space far away from the portal to build. Yeah, this is the planet that they depict on the front cover of No Man's Sky Worlds, of the No Man's Sky Worlds update. That's cool, because it has like the weird floating plants and stuff too. Ah, that's cool. I like that they're ending this expedition on a planet that looks like this. Because it makes it feel like a little bit important. You know? Alright, let's build a base. It would be best to do it close to like a free landing spot, but this time I'm not. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. There it is. Let's say, where's the base? The base thing. There we go. Alright. Alright, claim this base. It's a nice planet too. It also has the ditches, the long stretches of ground that are like a ditch. I like those because I like planets that have those because they can be what's the word I'm looking for? They can be used to make they can be used to make what's the word I'm looking for? Racetracks, that's it. They could be used to make racetracks. That's what I did on my first Paradise planet. I made a racetrack, and it's nice. I don't know if it's held up over the years, but with how many times they've had to change planets' appearances. But if it's held up, then oh, come on, what? There we go. Gosh. There. Some metal plating. The hell was that? Didn't mean to do that. Oh. Find me. Voice of glass. Locate the voice of glass. The face of glass. Oh god. All this glass stuff. It's creepy. I didn't even realize what was going on. I was paying too much attention to other things. Alright, let's put this signal booster out there because I don't want to carry it with me anymore. There. You're getting close, am I? Oh, my starship's kind of full. Not quite, though. Alright. Let's pop off that milestone. See what I get. Assorted glitches. Oh, just some decoration stuff. No big deal. Yeah, these are all things that you could use to decorate your base with all the anomalous junk that you can find on anomaly planets. Oh, and you get quite a bit for free. That's great. Thank you. I really don't want them, to be fair. I don't really use them like that. You are near. Yeah, I'm sure. Creepy. Stare beyond the void. Probe the walls of reality. Locate the voice of glass. Boundary failure detected. We gotta go over there. This is the first time I'm seeing anything like this. So the Atlas sees it as a boundary failure. Be it it's supposed to maybe be like a failure in the system, maybe. Boundary collapse. So we gotta go there. How far away is it? That's pretty close. But still pretty far. Man, this is crazy. It's a nice peaceful planet to do this on, but still. Alright, here it is. Whatever it is. I want to approach it cautiously because I'm kind of worried it might be something I might have to engage in battle with. Alright, that looks like the place. It's giving me coordinates too. Oh man, this is just like old times. Back in the old days, you'd get like coordinates and you'd have to write them down because they wouldn't let you see them very often. But you had to use the coordinates inside of... let me change the perspective here real quick. Down there, you see where it says Hello Games? Just below Hello Games, those are coordinates. That's the only way you could really see coordinates other than using your visor. But when you open up your visor, it's very slow. You move very slowly. So moving in your ship and using that little thing to identify your location and how close you were to the thing you were supposed to be finding. It was all part of the challenge. Alright, so... yeah, it's over that way. About 400 meters from it. Is it that up there? The jellyfish? I think I have to be standing in a specific spot and then looking up at it probably. Yeah. So this is another reason why a lot of people don't like the analysis visor. It can be so off sometimes. am I not? Alright, so I've got to make more of the goo. But I can't because I don't have... I gotta kill more of the things. Can I not kill it? Okay, there we go. That was weird. Okay, I should be able to make some now. Yeah. There. I'll buy me some time. Gotta keep traveling. Gotta get to the location. Those coordinates. Alright, I'm really close now. I'm within the ballpark. Got a weird fish-headed dinosaur. I don't know what that is. Alright, it's narrowing it down, and I'm seeing even more freaky creatures. Oh, wow, look at all these... Okay, these are keen memories. Now I can learn the keen language. Here we go. The water. The water. There it is. What is this? Boundary collapse. Oh, it's a memory. Huh. That's not what I was expecting. But let's see who it is. You found me. It's me. I agree. I found you. I found you. Also me. Who are you? Yeah, it's me. I had a feeling I was looking for myself. That's who you're always looking for in these expeditions. I have been... We have been here the whole time. I am them. They are me. You are one of us too. I guess that's true, because that's the only way I can legitimately understand any of this. We all sing together, every voice a different chord of the same music. The boundaries melt, the singularity is coming. Oh, what do you mean? You know where we have been, even if you cannot remember it. The Atlas knows where we have been, even if it cannot see it. I will not forgive our excursion. Help me, please. I want to understand. I should not have drank the water. Oh no! New product received. Elixir of water. Made from Atlantium. The water in this vessel seems to stretch on forever, plunging down to dizzying depths, far beyond what the container could possibly hold. Consume the elixir with square, beware what lurks in the deep water. We will see you soon. Oh boy. And we get some free elixir of water. Here. The face of glass. Stare into my own face. Ooh. Hi. Yeah, you're about to see some freaky stuff. Somebody done built a base over top of this. Alright, back to my ship. I've got quite a distance to walk. At least it's a nice planet. I do have to make more elixir though. I'm gonna have to kill more of the things. Where are they? Oh, there goes one. I think that's enough. Do not be afraid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with you guys eventually. I'm gonna have to drink this water at some point. But man, if it's not going to be the freakiest thing I have to do. Speaking of which. Alright. You could be as free flying as you want to be, frog dinosaur creature. Ah, well. I mean, hey, we got plants that are floating in the sky. Why not dinosaur frogs? Alright, so I'm supposed to make some of this elixir. I don't know where I got these meat chunks, but I'm gonna eat them. Eat some meat. Here it is. The elixir of water. Next milestone. Just gotta make it. I've got plenty of Atlantium from all the things we did last time. And there it is. Done. Do we have to drink it now? Yeah. To finish off this milestone, we have to drink it. I told myself not to do this. But we're gonna have to do it at some point. Might as well be now. Sorry, I just took a real life drink of water. Alrighty. Down the hatch. Oh boy. Hello there. Drank the water. And now we gotta deal with whatever this is. Whoop. And all of our shielding is just gone. Well, somebody's already shooting at it. Something's already happening to it. Ooh, they're all shooting at me. Yeah, somebody else is shooting. Oh no, that's my fire. That's the other damage I see. Shoot! Shoot! Wow, they're really good at aiming. Its health is just doing weird things. Boundary overload detected. Gotta fight the giant creature. And we're gonna get rid of some of these. They're a lot easier to get rid of than they usually are. I wonder if that has something to do with this. Oh, wait, yeah, I just realized that was a memory of myself that I saw. Of a place where I died, probably. I feel like I need to Boundary Guardian sealed the reality breach. I sealed it? I guess I just had to fight it for long enough. Get rid of its little ones now, because they're going everywhere. Left. Oh, this is a regular one. Okay. I was like, why is it taking so long? Right, yeah. Okay, so I think that's the way to defeat it, is to start beating up its babies until it gives up. Maybe that's the reason why the health kept going up and down. Not just because it was on fire, but because it had to exhaust some of its shields to spawn more of them. And that's why its health was going down so much. It was because it had to spawn them, and when it spawned them, the shield went down, and I was able to hurt it then. So, yeah, another good reason why you're gonna need that flamethrower. It keeps the damage on the enemy. And, thankfully, it really came in clutch. Because I didn't think I was going to be done with that fight that fast. But luckily the fire came in clutch and helped me out. Right, so get that Quicksilver for drinking the drink. And that's it, we got him. We did it. That was a pretty hard boss, though. I was kind of confused as to what to do. I was just trying everything that I could think of. All right. Boundary Guardian. Complete. Seal the breach. I couldn't even see what kind of clues it was giving me to do it, you know? It was probably giving me clues, but I didn't pop off the other milestone, so I couldn't really see what the clue was. Alright, cool. Tells me what to do with Quicksilver. And, yeah. That's the Cursed Expedition. Let's get back to our base so we can turn in everything. I do like this, planet. So that's what happened. We were that character that we saw ourselves. And, we died there because we drank the water. And when we drank the water, the... what was it called? The Boundary Guardian appeared. And all of those spirits, the curse itself was guiding us to do that. Was lying to us to get the Boundary Guardian to show up. And when we did so, it killed us, and we respawned in the, I guess maybe the last planet that we entered or something. And we were so far away from where we died, we couldn't get back to our grave site. Because that's, in case you don't know, if you haven't died in No Man's Sky yet, when you die, you have to retrieve your gravestone, and that's what they look like. They look like those little Atlas symbols, the one that I just talked to and saw myself. But yeah, you get back to it and you get all your stuff back. So that's what happened. We got back to our gravestone. We talked with ourselves. We got our memory back, and we drank the water, and it reappeared. And when it reappeared, it was once again dead set on killing us. But we sealed it away this time. So happy ending. We defeated it. We absolved the curse. We are free now. I was legitimately, with how the other expeditions have been ending, I was thinking that we were going to become a squid creature, a weird anomalous creature as well, because of all the decoration pieces that we've been, all the customization pieces we've been getting. I thought that's how this story was going to end too, but no, we did it. We sealed the curse. And even though I am still afflicted with it, apparently, I think it's just an environmental thing. But yeah, we'll see. We're gonna wrap everything up now. As soon as we grab this, and then the final phase reward, I think, is how it will end. Alright, so out of everything that you're going to be doing in Phase 5, the final phase, the hardest thing to do will be the Stone Ghosts. Not because it has any kind of combat difficulty, but because, well, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. You can make it easier on yourself by buying maps with navigational data, but if you don't have any navigational data, say if you were dumb and got rid of all your navigational data because you didn't think it was going to be useful, the only other way to do it is to go around trying to find navigational data. And even then, the easiest way to do that is to still take your signal booster and go from place to place, collecting the navigational data along the way by going to each of those little save antennas that I showed you earlier. Because the only other ways of getting navigational data are way too tedious and you don't want to do those. But once you've accumulated enough navigational data, go to the space station, get some maps. It'll make it a lot easier if you haven't found the right alien ruins yet. You get the alien ruin maps. It'll point you to the location of the nearest one, and granted that you're looking at the correct one, you will get this milestone done a lot faster. But yeah, the rest of these, self-explanatory, super easy to deal with. In fact, these two are basically the same milestone in one, and the only one other than this one that's difficult to deal with is fighting the Boundary Guardian. And as far as I can tell, the way you hurt the Boundary Guardian is when its shield is down, and its shield goes down when it has to spawn more of its little minions. So get rid of the minions, keep the damage up on the Boundary Guardian. If you have the Pulse Splitter's flamethrower ability, that will be very helpful because the flames themselves will keep the damage up on the Boundary Guardian as you're beating the little minions and causing it to bring its shield down. But yeah, you do that, and it's going to take a while, but you'll get him. Just keep on damaging him and everything around him. It's going to take a while, and it's going to be really freaky because of the way that he messes with time and messes with the environment around you. But don't be discouraged. It might be scary. It might be a little bit... It might seem a little bit impossible, but you could do it with some patience. But yeah, it definitely isn't going to be as hard as finding those needles in haystacks and such. But yeah, you'll do it. You'll get it done. And, you know, just keep an eye on your health. I felt like my camouflage was working because it didn't seem like I was getting hit when I was going invisible. So yeah, if you have a cloaking device, use it. I think it helps. Not sure. I might need to do a little more experimenting with that, but as far as I could tell, it helped. Alright, Phase 5 done. Let's finish off Phase 6. Alright, the Phase 5 rewards were the Haunted title and cursed decal plans. Sweet. As well as a new banner. Embrace the world of glass. No. You embrace my fist in your face. Alright. Out of all 5 of these phases, the hardest one was Phase 4. Undoubtedly. And the most difficult thing to do in that phase. Oh wow, there are storms on this planet too. So yeah, if you are planning to fight the, what was it called again? The Boundary Guardian. If you are planning to fight the Boundary Guardian, just be wary that there are storms on this planet. The planet that you get placed on. So you might want to find a safe place to fight. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Okay. So yeah, the hardest one out of this entire expedition was Phase 4, and the hardest thing to do was arachnophobia. That was... oh, that was such a pain. And mostly for me because I was encountering that glitch where the tiny quadrupeds kept spawning over and over again. I got an infinite amount of tiny quadrupeds that I had to deal with. It was such a headache. If you wanted to see that and how that happens, go ahead and check out my last video. It's crazy. And if you encounter the same glitch happening, just get out of there, run away, hide from the sentinels as best as you can until your wanted level goes all the way back down, and then just repeat the process and hope you get lucky. Each time you do it, you'll get at least one of the corrupt quadrupeds to show up and kill. And if you keep encountering that glitch, you're gonna have to do it about 8 times, I'm sorry to say. So yeah, it can be a headache, but there are workarounds. And there are people online experiencing the same problem, so if you need tips on what to do if you're encountering that glitch. Just look online as well. If you can't remember what I say, look online. There are forums that can help you. Just look up corrupt sentinel quadruped glitch, and you should find a result that will help you, because that's what I did anyway. All right, final phase. Let's pop off the final phase, expedition number 16, the cursed reward. The spaceship, the Boundary Herald, that's what it's called. Oh, that's a nice name. Look at it. Oh, it's an S-Class. Look at this. Look at all these really great upgrades that you get by default. These are the really good lasers, too. Oh, man. It doesn't have the explosive. It doesn't have the missiles, though. We're going to have to put some missiles on this. I love me a ship with some missiles. Oh, it's so cool. And you get a little Atlas, or Apollo. You get a little Apollo. I can't believe I said Atlas. You get a little Apollo figurine too. Yay. It's very fitting too, because Apollo is that kind of a person. This looks a lot like the what is it called? This looks a lot like the Millennium Falcon, and Apollo is a character a lot like Han Solo. So it fits. It fits the ship entirely. I love that. A lot of people are pointing to its design and saying, oh, it looks a lot like this, a lot like that. And of course they'll say it looks like the Millennium Falcon, but I feel like the Millennium Falcon was 100% the inspiration for this ship, and that mini figurine being pre-installed is 100% an indicator of that. I love Apollo. He's my favorite No Man's Sky character, and I think that's really cool that they have a mini figurine of him already installed on this ship. All right, let's just compare. Of course, we're gonna swap it out. Of course, we're going to keep it. We're just gonna buy it. We have the nanites, and it's an equal exchange either way. You know what? I'm going to buy it for one. And there we go. Expedition complete. Congratulations, traveler. All primary expedition goals complete. Your save will convert to a standard save. If you wish to continue, earned rewards can be collected on any save via the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion in the Space Anomaly. Be sure to check back for the start of a new expedition soon. There we go. And now we have the starship Boundary Herald. Very cool. And our curse is gone. It's been lifted. We did it. We did it. Yeah. We are free of this curse. Oh, happy Halloween, everyone. We have done it. We beat the curse. By the way everything was going with the past expeditions, I thought we were going to succumb to the curse and end up looking like one of the squids. I know I got the decorations to look like one, but it would seem kind of hypocritical to put those on, you know? So I'm not going to do that. And there's our Boundary Herald. Look at it. It's so cool. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at this interior. Very cool. It's really open. You can see a lot. You can look directly above you too. I gotta look at this ship in VR. I want to see if I can see behind me as well. It's really good. There's a little Apollo figurine. Oh, there he goes. Very nice. Very happy. All right, let's go ahead and install some. Oh, I need copper, darn it. And I got rid of all the copper I had. Well, maybe there's some in the star system here. Let's take a look. And since we're not afflicted with the curse anymore, this planet is a lovely planet. It is now our home. These freaky dinosaur frog creatures are now our friends. the save data is now a beautiful spot that is constantly overshadowed by a gigantic jellyfish. I wonder how many people have built a base here. This is definitely base worthy. I am very happy. This was a really fun expedition. And it's totally cool that they did it for Halloween. It's a really huge deal too, because it expands so much on the lore that we already knew. I had a feeling it was going to tie back with like the first spawn and everything. You know, we learned a little bit about the world of glass here, so that's good, but I was hoping we were going to be learning more about the first spawn and what happened to them, but I'm sure they're saving that for the hugest reveal of all. Somewhere down the pipeline. After all, we still are in Worlds 1. I know a lot of people are looking at this expedition and being like, this is Worlds 2, this is Worlds 2. They're not going to do Worlds 2 this soon. Are you kidding me? It hasn't even been a year since since it was announced that this is Worlds 1. It's not like they're going to name each expedition Worlds Expedition Part something, you know? It's got to be a big thing. Maybe sometime next year they'll announce Worlds 2. Or we'll get an expedition that'll define it as Worlds 2. But not yet. It's way too early. And now that we have our new space, now that we have our new starship, we have a warp drive, and we can now explore other star systems freely without having to use portals. So this is great. Oh, what's best is well, you know what? We gotta wait for everybody else to finish the expedition, so we probably won't be seeing them just yet. But if the other expeditions are any indication, this place is going to be inhabited by a lot of players. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll see more players here? I don't know. Does it, by default, take off multiplayer now? Is that how it works? Because I feel like I should still be seeing players. Normally I do. It's weird. Ever since I finished the expedition, I haven't been seeing any player icons. Do they just, by default, turn off multiplayer when you're done the expedition now? No, it's still enabled. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why I don't see anybody. Maybe they... I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Alright. Let's sell the stuff that we have in our inventory. Yeah, that. And I can't sell this stuff. It's decoration required stuff. Oh shit, we get 5 million units for... living glass! Advanced agricultural This is big. This is a big thing. I have never seen this. This is new. A new crafting material. Living glass from the world of glass. Wow. Exceptional skeleton. Oh, these are ancient skeleton ruins. Very cool. That's 2 of them. it's weird that there are two of them. Is that supposed to be lore related, maybe? Could be something lore related? In this world of glass, obviously, or this, living glass is obviously part of that too. That's weird. Alright, so what do we got? Now we still have the blueprints for these elixirs that I really don't want to drink any more of. Drinking so many of them now. So do we make... It says that this is a crafting material, like we can make something from them. These are just things that we can sell because they're ancient bones, but it feels like they are something... There is something to them. Well, let's... I can't really... Let's look at building parts. Did I get any kind of new building thing? It might be a decoration. Alright, well, I guess I'll hold on to the living glass since it's used for important stuff. Since it's used for crafting, I'll hold on to it. Very interesting. That we're in a Vikine system too. Also, let's look at our new decorations. Our new appearances. Here it is. Boundary horror. Yeah, see, this is what I thought we were going to end up looking like. Or I thought maybe the curse was going to continue. And that we would be afflicted by it forever. Not really too much. To change into. Just the head, that's all we got. It's like a mask. Like a Halloween mask. Jetpack. Oh. Unique jetpack. Jetpack glow. That's cool. And our banner. Alright, let's go ahead and change our banner appearance. Oh! Okay. They gave us this kind of a menu now. Oh no, I'm thinking of title. Alright, so I think it's going to be in the expeditions, right? Expedition ones. Oh, earn through expeditions. Here we go. All creator the haunted. Earned expedition accomplishment. I guess that's what it's called. The haunted. Because I was haunted throughout this entire thing. All creator the haunted. I like that. I like that, the sound of that. I was orange throughout this entire expedition. And I was orange in the other one, so let's change my look. Let's go with green, maybe? Halloween colors. Green and yellow, orange and yellow. And the head, let's make that a green. To go with my yellow suit. There you go. Horrific markings. Ooh. Neat. Wait, what about red? Oh god. Ah, that is weird. That is kind of goofy, actually. Let's not. What other cursed markings? See what they look like. Oh no, that's actually kind of cool. And haunted markings. That's neat too. I'll go with that. It's like I'm wearing a Halloween mask. So yeah, there we go. It's my Halloween costume. How do you like it, everyone? There we go. The Haunted. That's what my costume will be called. All creator the Haunted. Spooky! Happy Halloween, everyone! Oh man, this was great. I hope they do something like this again next year. I know around Christmas time they always revisit all of the expeditions, but it would be neat to have something for that as well. But yeah, no, they don't have to. For Halloween, it kind of makes sense because this entire game series is a mystery in so many different facets. Alright, sell those. Should I sell the living glass? It will make up for the fact that I had to spend 5 million units to buy those things from the scrap dealer. I have almost 10 million right now. If I sell that, I'll get close to 15 million, which will be enough to buy a freighter. And a good freighter too, a B-class freighter. Just something I could do because I definitely need the storage space. But I have enough to buy a C-class right now, so. And besides, I have this really cool starship, so. Speaking of which, I do need to change. I need to import my inventory to my starship. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy some copper so I could put some missiles on this guy. Because I definitely need missiles. I love me some missiles on my starship. Hey, they got the same idea as me. Halloween costume. Okay, so there are other players showing up. That's good. Yeah, they don't have no copper for sale. That's obvious. Oh, so typical. Oh well. I guess my starship's just not going to have any missiles. So yeah, I'm gonna be, for Halloween, I'm a haunted, and I'm piloting the Millennium Falcon. Alright, let's go back to my base. Actually, let's look at some of these freighters here. It would be cool to have one. And some of these might be a C-class that I can buy. Oh, there goes one over there. It looks like it might be a C-class. Oh, I can't board them. If you can't board it, you can't buy it. So, shoot. If I am to go... Oh, wait, I can board this one. Oh, but it looks like an A-class. It actually looks like an S-class. I don't think I'll be able to afford this. Just pop up there like trick or treat. Trick or treat. Hey, I ain't got no candy, but how about you buy my freighter? It is a B. I thought it would be. 112,000, 112 million. Ugh, I'm nowhere near close. Never mind. Even if I was to sell, I would not be. Yeah, I would not be close enough. Well, that's a little downing. That's a little upsetting, but oh well. I'm fine. I don't need a freighter. I do need to change out the ship really quick. Sorry, Millennium Falcon, but swap you out. I was expecting there to be more downtime, like I would have to wait a little bit more. So I was expecting to. Okay, so I can't do it on someone else's freighter. I mean, I could do it on the planet. So, and since it is a paradise planet, I don't really. I didn't want that freighter anyway. Every time that you exit out of that freighter, you gotta dodge the damn antennae. I don't want to do that. Who does that anyway? It's like putting a tree in front of your door. Why would you do that? You gotta step around the tree every time you leave. Now, where's my base at? I'm gonna go back to my base. I think it's there, but that message station is in the way. I do kind of remember having to travel a bit. Let's finish off this Slim Jim. What the hell did it put me in here? Am I all out of... No, I've got plenty of propulsion fuel. Why did it pull me out of space? I don't feel like doing that. Well, this was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I honestly was thinking that we were going to have some, that at least one of those milestones was going to take me a lot longer. But no, we got done at a good time. That's good. I guess I do have a couple hours before I have to get to bed, so I don't know. I guess I could end Halloween by watching a movie or something. Watching a spooky movie.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Of course. Alright. Got my headphones here. Yeah, there's a storm going on. Man, this was a lot of fun. Phase 4 wasn't all that fun, but still, I had a lot of fun with the rest of this expedition. Cannot land here. Well, I don't want to land with that. I want to Change my ship. There we go. Oh, that must have been the reason. Oh, creature, move out the way. Oh, thank you for moving. I would have felt horrible if that landed on it. Alright, let's start moving stuff over here. I still have 1 elixir of glass. I'm gonna leave it in there as a memento. These repair kits, I want to bring them with me. This tainted metal is useful. You know, I just kind of want to put a bunch of the useful things onto my ship. I'll leave a whole bunch of things behind, obviously. I'm gonna take these as well and put them directly onto the ship, 'cause they are a necessity. To my ship, because it runs on the same thing. Repair parts. I do like that it has a lot of space. Put this in here.
Technology recharge.
Start making the. It's gonna take like 40 minutes for that to get done. Holy shit. Repair kits. I thought I had. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Salvage data. That in there too.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
But yeah, that surprised me that there were going to be storms on the planet. I'm glad I didn't run into any while I was fighting that creature, but you know, for those that do end up having to fight it, sorry. Good luck. Good luck fighting. Oh, these maps, yes. Put them on here. Put them in here. Oh, wait. Surge battery and voltage battery. Survey planets for distant buildings. Yeah, see, this is another thing that... Right. You can also use these on a signal booster. Because I think they needed to energize. You just need to use it to power it. But yeah, the signal boosters during this expedition were kind of, you know, weird. It's weird that they required you to do so many things, or that they neglected to have certain things or aspects to them. Oh, you know what? Let's put this on there too. So it's technically useful like that. And I guess I'll plop these down on the ground around my base, because they're not really used for anything other than that. Oh, there we go. That's the thing I was thinking of. Curse decal. Yeah, these all take carbon. I don't know why I was thinking they'd require something bigger. Let's put all of it inside the base as a sort of reminder that this is where it all went down. I have so many of these now, damn it. These things are weird. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why there's something. Wait, did you have 5 of those? I really hope there were 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. It's weird that you could just pick them up too. That's the other weird thing about this. Oh, right, these float. They do kind of fit the landscape, so I guess I'll toss a couple around. There. Frees up some space. I don't really need this anymore. I don't have the curse anymore. I'm free. Ugh. Let's go ahead and... You know, I'm going to put it in my old starship, the one that did need that stuff. It can go along with the elixir. This starship will be a forever reminder of everything that I had to traverse through. You can always use storm crystals for something. Let's put all of the other things on there too. All of these things that I got from the cursed. All this Atlantidium. Oh god, and yeah, the stuff from the horrors. Let's put this back in our other starship because we are going to need this. These things for my new starship. This ship shall be a reminder of all the hardships I had to face. Oh yeah, and the gold. As I can put in storage. What is useful? Ah, right. This was also a thing that we got from the corrupted planet. Put this with our other Mordite. I still don't know if I'll be able to hatch the egg. That's the shitty part about this. Oh yeah, this is rancid flesh, isn't it? Let's put this on the starship too, because it's part of the biological horrors that I had to fight. That's carbon up here. Sorry, I kind of like having everything kind of in order. Just kind of... Oh yes, and this living glass that we've gotten near the end, I don't quite know what to do with it. It is worth a lot, but it's also not quite useful for anything other than selling it, but there might be use for it in the future. Alright, bye-bye, old ship. Let's get back in our new ship. Put all of our new stuff in here. Man, I used up a lot of ammo. Ooh, with how much I had last time and how much I have now after that fight, boy, did I use up a lot in that fight. There we go. Now these three I need to put in some kind of a storage. Don't know what kind of storage though. Because they are useful, it's just I don't need them for anything right now. And the egg. I'm gonna have to hatch this. Hopefully. I do it soon. Whew. Well, let's decorate the walls with our decorations. I got my decal here. Gonna put it on top of the face. Next to it. Yeah, right here. So it could be like, this is the face of someone that has defeated the anomalies. The boundary horror has witnessed the horrors of the boundary creatures, learned the secrets of the 16 symbols, done so much and gone so far in this Halloween expedition, and got a really cool costume out of it. So now we can look like we have a horrific creature on our heads. Really cool mask. Oh boy. So much fun. Anomaly seal. I completely forgot that this was a thing. But yeah, I'm happy.
Technology recharge.
And here are two amazing ships that did a terrific job. Or one ship that has these blinking lights and is really cool. It's so blinky. I'm a happy boy. I did everything and it's all done. Completed the expedition. Is this blinking red? What? Why? Oh, right. I'm all out of fuel.
Technology recharge.
Man, this is gonna take forever to get all of this slime. Yuck. So this is why I said that gathering up all of the living slime wasn't going to be useful anyway. Sure, you can turn it all into runaway mold, and then you can turn the runaway mold into, units, but you'll turn it into like half of the amount of units. So that's 4,095. That'll be half of that. So it's like a little over 2,000 nanites. And that's actually a lot, but you're gonna have to wait a long time, you know? I'm gonna stop it here. Obviously, I'm not waiting that long. I'll just keep it in there for if I'm interested in doing that. And let's see if I can hatch this creature now. Finally. Oh boy. Ah, here we go. This is what should be happening. There it is, finally. Oh, look at you. His name is Petalico. Hello there. Let's make you some food. Creature pellets. I know, you are hungry. Here you go. You're kind of cute, but also kind of weird. But that's okay, you're just a baby. You're still growing. You've got a very heavy head. It is neat that you're translucent, though. You're the first creature I've seen that is see-through. Little baby. Okay. Come on back. Bye-bye, smart creature. Oh, thank you. Very nice nickname. This is my little guy. I'm gonna take him trick-or-treating. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Pretty happy. I guess I can put all this other stuff down here. So I don't really have any storage units or anything. Man. Yeah, so that was Expedition 16. The Cursed Expedition. I hope you all really enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with it. The fourth phase might have been the most difficult, but it still was a lot of fun. And phase 3 was pretty funny with all of the graphical errors that I encountered along my journey and during that live stream. But yeah, I have a new short available detailing my exploits during phase 3 and the graphical error, and one of the bigger graphical errors that I researched, and I mean that literally and figuratively. It was pretty crazy. So go ahead and check that short out. It was it's a lot of fun. It's pretty funny to see my reaction to it. And if you want to see more of that, you can just check out the live video as well. I'm pretty sure the short allows you to continue where you left off from watching it. So there we go. Now let's head back to the title screen. Let's rename this save too. Let's name it Happy Halloween. Oh, 07. There we go. Let's save again. Quit to mode select. Well, there we go. Well, that does it for expedition number 16, the Cursed Expedition. I hope you all have a fun time completing it. If you still need to do it, it's still up for grabs. You got 6 days left to complete it, and I'm pretty sure you can do it in that amount of time. It shouldn't take you more than a day. Some people are saying that even with the difficult RNG involved with this expedition, it'll still take you about 4 hours. So, yeah, you don't have as much time as you normally would with an expedition, but if you can't do it now, I'm sorry to say there's no other way to do it. I know that they are going to be doing reruns of this year's expeditions near the end of the year, but you get even less time to do them then. So I'm sorry to any of those who missed out. This does it for another day of All Creator Live. If you're watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you had a happy Halloween, and I will see you all on Monday when I stream more Genshin Impact. As far as my schedule goes, I will go back to doing No Man's Sky every Thursday, and next week I will continue with the regular schedule. I will be doing 2 different games on Tuesday and Wednesday, and Monday and Thursday are going to be consistent games. Monday being Genshin Impact, and Thursday being a No Man's Sky. I just wanted to do No Man's Sky all this week because it had a Halloween themed expedition, and it seemed very appropriate for the occasion. So I hope you all liked it. And if you want me to do more stuff like this in the future, please leave a comment letting me know, because I will definitely look into it. If I can get my schedule up and proper, I will definitely let you guys know in the community tab over on YouTube. It is also called the post tab if you are not subscribed. So yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I hope your night is filled with lots of candy and lots of fun. I'm going to get to bed. Good night, everybody.